What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making some homemade butternut squash soup. This was requested by username SeattleMan33, so thank you so much for this request. I got this recipe on the website called loveandlemons.com. So I pretty much have everything prepped. I have the large onion here, just diced up here, as you can see. Onion, and then I also have some minced garlic, some sage, and rosemary and ginger as well. So that's our seasonings. And then went ahead and peeled a large 3.5 pound butternut squash. So here's this guy here, completely peeled, so he is completely skinned, as you can see. Just going to go ahead and slice this open and take out the seeds and then chop it up into cubes. I'll put this here for now. And then we're just gonna need some vegetable stock here. So here's our vegetable stock. And then have some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, put this to the side over here, as well as the sage, rosemary, garlic, and ginger, and onion. Just gonna grab a large bowl to put our cubed squash in really quick. Here we go. Large bowl here, and then I'm gonna need a spoon. Have my bowl and spoon for when we cook it. So let's go ahead and slice this beautiful little squash open, and then we can take out the seeds as well. So go ahead and show you guys the process here. Fix my camera. Make sure there's no smudge on it. Okay. Show you guys up close. Okay, perfect. So here is the butternut squash. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the end pieces carefully. Oh, wow, cool. Take off the top hat. This little top hat here. Okay, and then gonna go ahead and slice it in half really quick, carefully. There we go. Yeah, that is, oh, it's not much to scoop out. So, didn't know that, but this is what the inside looks like here. Just a little bit of seeds. Smells so good. Smells like pumpkin. I love the smell. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Seeds there. So go ahead and scoop out the seeds with you. But I thought there was gonna be more seeds for some reason. So scoop out the insides here. Satisfying. I'll scoop this one out. Ooh, that one's really hollow. So more seeds in this one for sure. It's kind of up there. Seeds are kind of up there, so gotta scoop that out and scoop out all the fibers as well, because I don't want those. So go ahead and scoop these out. You can see, feels good. I like the feeling. Slimy. So, okay, that is good. Perfect. Well, there's still a little bit left, but I'll just do that off camera really quick. Okay, scoop that out. Almost. Still a little bit left. That's pretty good. So, show you here. It's the end result. Nice and clean pit there. So now we're just going to go ahead and cube our squash, but gonna go ahead and throw away my seeds and the little end pieces. Throw these away really quick. Stuck. Wash my hand. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and chop up our butternut squash into cubes, little chunks. Show you guys here. Fix the camera. Chop away our squash. And it doesn't have to be like even or anything because we're gonna go ahead and blend this at the end with our immersion blender. So, gonna blend our soup. I don't have the sharpest knives, so forgive me if I take a little while, but knives are not the sharpest. Like so. And this piece here. And I want to save these little pieces, but I don't want this fibered part. So go ahead and just slice carefully the fibers off of it. Yeah, just like that. That is good. Perfect, yeah. Do the same with these. Okay, went ahead and sliced off those fiber pieces, and yeah, so put these in the bowl here. And then we can go ahead and slice up our remaining butternut squash. So just gonna chop it into chunks, as you can see. Put it in our bowl. Yeah, I love the smell of this squash. Smells so good. And it's pretty tender. For it not being cooked, it's pretty tender. So shouldn't take long to cook. Recipe said about 7 minutes, I think. Gonna let our onions saute first, and then we will add our squash and our broth. But this sounds so delicious. Okay. Put that in our bowl. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Here's our bowl. Put our remaining little squash cubes in the bowl here. Yum. Here's our beautiful, colorful butternut squash. It's so vibrant and pretty. Looks like cantaloupe. Here is our squash. So put our squash over to the side. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and read the recipe really quick to make sure what we're doing next. I'm pretty sure we're gonna saute our onions first with a few tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and then we will add our sage, rosemary, and all of that. But let me see, just to make sure. Heat the oil in a large part of a medium heat, add the onions, salt, several grains of fresh pepper, saute for 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and saute our onion, and then we will add some salt and some pepper to taste, or half a teaspoon of salt and pepper to taste. So I love a lot of black pepper, so I'm gonna add a lot of grinds of black pepper. So go ahead and do that, but put this in the sink and wipe off the remaining gunk from our squash. Really, it's really orange, like it'll stain my hand a little bit with orange. So countertop here. That is good. Okay, keep that here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the stove top to a medium-high heat and add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which I need to grab that really quick. Have my extra virgin olive oil here. So go ahead and turn on the stove top here. Once again, medium-high heat, more on the high side. Okay. Add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I'm just gonna eyeball it. So just a nice little drizzle. That's good. Gonna let that get nice and hot, and then once that's hot, I'm gonna go ahead and add our onion. Turn on our fan here, so alarms don't go off. So I'm gonna let that heat up really quick, and then show you guys the process of cooking our soup. Be right back. Okay guys, so I gave it a few minutes to get nice and hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and add our diced onion. And the recipe said we're just gonna let that cook, saute for like 5 to 7 minutes till it's nice and soft. So, and we can go ahead and add our salt and our pepper. So go ahead and do that with you, really quick. Oops. Show you guys here. So, go ahead and remove our lid, of course. Ooh, really hot. Go ahead and add our onion. Okay. And then gonna add half a teaspoon of sea salt here. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out this one to be precise. So you see that in there? And then I'm just gonna eyeball a few turns of the black pepper here. I like extra pepper, so I'm gonna add extra. Okay, a few more here, a few more grinds. All right, that's good. And then I can go ahead and add more later if I need to add more. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a nice stir here. Oh yeah, it smells so good. I love the smell of cooking onions. It smells so good. All right. So now we're just gonna let this saute for 5 to 7 minutes, and I'm gonna stir it occasionally. So just gonna keep an eye on this, and then we will add our remaining ingredients, but add the rest of those little onions. Don't want to waste any. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, next thing we're gonna do is add our sage, rosemary, and garlic, and our ginger as well. And then we will add, or no, we're gonna add our squash next. Our squash next, then our seasonings. And then you can use fresh sage and fresh rosemary, but I had dried, so I just substituted dried sage and rosemary and ginger as well. But yeah, after about 5 to 7 minutes of the onions cooking, we'll go ahead and add our butternut squash, and we're gonna let that cook for 8 to 10 minutes till it's nice and soft. So then we'll add our ginger, garlic, rosemary, and sage. Be right back. Okay guys, it's been about 5 to 8 minutes, and just been stirring the onions occasionally, and nice and soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our butternut squash now. Do that with you guys really quick. Add our squash to the onion pot here. Okay, gonna go ahead and give it a nice stir. Oh yeah, it smells so good. So once again, just gonna let this cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until it's nice and soft. Ooh. And yes, I will be right back to add our garlic and sage and seasonings. So Okay guys, so it's been about 8 to 10 minutes of the squash cooking with our onion, and it has definitely it's definitely softened a little bit. So it doesn't need to be nice and tender because it'll get tender once we boil it with our broth, but it is a little bit soft. So we're gonna go ahead and add our seasonings and our broth. Gonna bring that to a boil. Then we're gonna cover it with a lid, lower it to a simmer, and allow it to simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes until the squash is nice and tender and fully cooked. So go ahead and do that right now. Do that right now, you guys. But I've just been stirring it occasionally, making sure that it doesn't burn. But it smells so good. Yeah, it looks so good and it smells so good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add our garlic, sage, rosemary, ginger, and garlic. And we're just gonna give that a stir and let it cook for about a minute until it's nice and fragrant. A little bit of garlic here. Scoop that in there. There we go. This in the end. Then we're gonna add 3 to 4 cups of vegetable broth, depending on how thick you want your soup. I'll start off with 3 cups, and if I need to add more, I'll go ahead and add more, but go ahead and add our vegetable broth or stock. I have a vegetable stock here, so give it a shake. Vegetable stock. Go ahead and open this up here. Okay. Add about 3 cups for right now. Actually, I might just add the whole thing, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna add the whole thing. Perfect. Bring this to a nice boil. Okay guys, so I can hear the soup coming to a boil, so we're just gonna go ahead and cover it with a lid really quick. Yeah, it's coming to a nice boil, so that's good enough. Go ahead and grab our lid, cover it, and we're just gonna lower it to a really low simmer and turn off my my vent. I'm just going to go ahead and start a timer really quick for 20 to 30 minutes. I'll go ahead and just do 30 minutes. Set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, counting down.
Perfect. So, gonna give that 30 minutes and stirring it occasionally, and then we will go ahead and blend it up with our immersion blender. Or if you don't have one of those, you can just go ahead and carefully put it in a regular blender. That works as well. So, be back in 30 minutes. Okay guys, so it's been 30 minutes and it is super tender. The squash is very tender. I can break it apart with my spoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little mix here. Take my immersion blender. Okay guys, so it's nice and smooth as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my blender. And I'm gonna go ahead and plate some of this up with you guys. Okay guys, so I just have our delicious butternut squash soup here. Just topped it with some croutons, little drizzle of heavy cream, and some greens as well. So, it smells so good. Cannot wait to try this. But I'll go ahead and mix it up with you. Oof, delicious butternut squash soup. Mix it. Okay. Hold it with a little towel. Go ahead and give this a try. Delicious. Wow. Such warm flavors. Perfect for cold weather, and it is cold outside, so this is perfect. Good with that crouton. Oh my word, this is so good. Reminds me of the soup I made last year, and I can't remember which one it was, but this is so delicious. I would definitely make this again. I love butternut squash. I can't remember if I've made this already. I don't think I have. I think I would remember it, but this is delicious. Highly recommend. If you like warm, like fall flavors, you're gonna love this soup. So good. Oh yeah. Definitely a new favorite of mine. Oh, there's a little chunk of butternut squash. Oh. Hot. That was a good chunk though. Ooh, very hot. Definitely would be good with some crusty bread, but all I have is Wonder Bread right now. So I figured croutons would be perfect. It is. It's delicious. I like how I missed a few chunks. Gives it more texture. So good. Wow. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's just like really warm flavors with that sage and that rosemary. It's so good. But very hot. Ooh. Let this cool off and get a drink really quick. To drink, I just have this delicious strawberry kiwi Propel. One of my favorite hydration drinks. Put in my cup here. Purple one. Ooh, whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. Cheers. That's delicious. Yeah, I'm super thirsty, so that really hits the spot. But I love the strawberry kiwi Propel. It's so good. And of course they're watermelon too, but strawberry kiwi is my second favorite. It's so good. Delicious. Finish this soup here. Excuse me. Really enjoying this. Forget how much I really love soup. It's so good. But especially this. Reminds me of, oh, I made a pasta. I think it was a pasta with butternut squash. Can't remember. Prop my leg up here. Fix you. Fix the camera. There we go. That's good. Delicious. Simple, easy to make, flavorful. Last bite. Anyways, guys, this was so delicious. Thank you again to username SeattleMan33 for this request. This was so delicious and definitely a new favorite soup of mine. I'll definitely make it again. And next time, eat it with some crusty bread. So good. But by itself, it's delicious and warm and flavorful. So thank you again so much. It was so good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.